A categorical difference between the minds of objects and biological organisms is that organisms typically have organized ways of taking in, sharing, and processing information, where objects typically don't. Objects don't have channels for receiving or putting together sense information either. They sense their surroundings through direct feeling only. We are unsure of the nature of the minds of atomic particles. They have stable and unstable states, so perhaps engage in homeostasis, but we generally don't have a strong sense or idea about their inner worlds of feeling. Objects usually don't seem to mind any number of macro-scale deformations and changes, as they usually don't share any preferences on that scale. There's no ideal formation desired to be maintained on that level. We do, however, know some objects who do have a unified feeling of presence, a sense of self, a heart as that object. Regardless of what their heart or hearts look like, how unified or disparate they are, the object's feelings are worth listening to and respecting just as they are, just like with any other feelings. How do you know what an object is feeling? Really, you don't. The only one who can know feelings is the one feeling them. But there are ways we can get a sense of an object's feelings. We can all feel the vibe of some being or place, and get information on that level. It is also possible to distort or fabricate vibes or ideas, but you can learn to recognize and see through these distortions. If you don't know how to do this already, don't worry about this video for now, and go learn how to listen to your heart. It is something that touches every corner of your life and can bring light and wellness there. If you do know how to listen to your heart, then be open to what feelings you are or aren't getting from any objects around you. If you want to be more direct, you can just sit quietly with the object in question, earnestly asking to hear how they feel, and you will receive whatever the object is expressing. In many cases, you will get what seems like no reply. That usually means that the object isn't preferential on your scale, and you mostly don't have to worry about how you interact with them. Oftentimes, objects being interacted with and included can form an identity and/or connection. So give special care in setting right your relationships with objects you interact with often in this way. There's likely to be a connection between you. An object being crafted by another being or used as a tool are also big opportunities for connection and sense of self. We have some object friends who want to be more of an individual as that object, or who want to be inhabited by a spirit, and we have other object friends who want to stay as objects, or don't like being thought of or acting as a collective individual at all. Neither way is better than the other. They are simply different forms of being.